I think it's supposed to be in the game. But because you can dive grab now, it stops the yellow poles. I think a lot of their fixes just are bugs that they just happen to fix. Like, I remember a bug that really tilted me. Well, it's just bad game design, but it was completely unintentional. So, on Jump Showdown, the platforms shake, right? Like they shake to signal that they're going away, and they make a noise. But instead of it just being like a visual shake, they actually shake the platform for some reason. The platform's hitboxes move up and down really frantically. Instead of it just being a visual feature, the actual tile moves. So what that did was, back in the old Fall Guys, when your beans weren't as sturdy, your character would ragdoll as they jump. So you would just randomly ragdoll if you jumped on a shaking tile, and you couldn't like jump over to the next one. It was really annoying. But it got fixed, not because they cared or gave a shit. It got fixed because they changed the physics of the game. But I don't know, it just like blew my mind that like they actually moved the platform up and down and jittered it around instead of just making it visually move. The hitbox stayed the same. I don't know, just really bizarre game dev thing. Thanks for the 10-bit sub, Bicycle. I mean, wait. Bicycle didn't send the 10 bits. Thanks for the 10 bits Fall Guys Most RNG Game Award. And your message is just, it's Bicycle. Bicycle 161. The gap bug on Jump Share? Oh dude, yes. It took me a while to figure out what was going on. How the crack in the ground in Jump Showdown would eat your jump input if you were on it or walked over it. Because the tiles were so uneven that it made your character go airborne for a split second and you couldn't jump. Holy moly. I was wondering so much why I couldn't jump. Like, I even changed my controller and everything. And I figured it out eventually that the line on the ground in Jump Showdown is what's causing it. Because I knew about the game how, you know, I remember I was watching like an Overwatch dev video about how the devs used basic things to like make maps and stuff. And one of the things they talked about is like smoothing the textures out so that they have the same like height, you know, because obviously they plunk down things or the hitboxes on the ground and then they have to smooth them all together so your character doesn't like jitter over everything. And they use stairs as an example. Like when you go upstairs in a video game, your camera doesn't like jitter up and down when you go up the stairs because the hitbox of it is just smooth, while the visual is different with hitbox type thing, if you know what I mean. So I didn't realize that the devs just couldn't be bothered smoothing out the textures in like Jump Showdown. It's like 8 tiles or something. I was like shocked. But yes, I do remember that. And then on top of the crack on the ground, there was another bug in the game where you weren't allowed to jump straight away after a jump again. Like there was some weird delay. So jump showdown was actually pretty hard back then to time it out, because you could only stay on one side, you couldn't cross the crack, and there was also a delay with your jump, so you couldn't jump again. There was like some weird bug that stopped you from jumping a lot of the time, right after you ended a jump. So you had to move left and right really quickly. Like you had to move left to right, or you had to spin circles, and it cancelled like the delay. It was so weird. Does anyone remember that? That was really old Fall Guys though. I think they fixed that before the crack, but in Jump Showdown you used to have to wiggle left to right or spin circles to time it out. I used to spin circles. Showdown was hard. Yeah, timing out Jump Showdown used to be hard. But a lot harder anyways. Because you pretty much had to play one tower all the time. And you couldn't stand still ever. When you're on the tower, you either had to do this. Jump like that. Or you had to do this. I used to spin like this. You had to do that the entire time. You could not sit still like this. Otherwise you couldn't jump. It's crazy. There were loads of traps and gaps in the game like this before the drawbridge on night 2. Yeah. The lip on the end of fruit shoot. Yeah, that's probably one of the more egregious ones. This is grabado. Is that Spanish for grab? Grabado? No, that's Italian. Is it? Grabado. Is this guy gonna grab me? He's dead. Alright, a very easy roll off. What phones do I like? I'm not a phone person. I'm not big on phones. I never